But since I've been playing guitar since I was like 15, I entertained myself by playing guitar, and I was playing a lot of guitar at home. And people could visit me, but I couldn't leave my house. And of course, but no drummer is gonna bring his drum set to jam with me, because it's a pain in the butt to move a drum set. Right. So I really missed playing with a drummer. The drums, the beat, as you and all your listeners know, is what gives the music energy. Yep. Right? You dance to the beat.
Exactly.
So I really miss playing with the drummer, so I bought a drum machine, which is a tabletop thing. Yeah, you can make the beats and then loop the beat and play along with your guitar, your keyboard, or whatever to the beat. But every time you want the beat to change, like when you're going from one section of the song to the other, like from verse to chorus or whatever, you have to stop playing your guitar, press the button on the machine, go back to playing your guitar. It interrupted the flow of the music. And I thought to myself, man, I really need a drum machine that I could control hands-free with my foot, like a guitar pedal. So I could just play guitar and seamlessly move from like verse to chorus with the drum machine. And I went online to look for something, because I was sure someone already made it. And I went online to look for it and couldn't find it anywhere. And I asked my musician friends if they'd seen anything like this, and they were like, haven't seen anything like it, but if you find it, let me know, because that sounds super cool. I want one too. And pretty much every musician told me the same thing. And I figured, well, if nobody has ever seen anything like, but everybody wants it, then it's a great opportunity. I should jump on it and actually make it. And to my great shock, nobody had even patented the idea. So I filed for a patent on it, and the patent was issued. I hired an engineering team, which I didn't have nearly enough money to actually pay them. So I made a special deal with them where because I'd saved up all my money, but most of my money at the time had gone to paying lawyers to keep me out of prison. So I didn't have that much money left, unfortunately.
I can understand that.
But luckily for me, the engineering company I found, the lead engineer was a drummer.
Wow.
And he told me, he's like, I have so many of my good friends who are always asking me to jam with them. And I just don't have time to jam with them because I'm running an engineering company. So I know that they would love to have this hands-free drum machine that you want to build. And so I know that they're going to love this. This is going to do really well in the market. So he made me a special deal where I gave him it was like a 20% down payment, which was all I could afford. Is pretty much every penny I had to my name at the time. And he took the 20% down payment and built me a working prototype, which I then used to launch a crowdfunding campaign to raise the rest of the money. And luckily it did extremely well. The most successful crowdfunding, as you said in the introduction, most successful crowdfunding campaign in history at the time for a musical product.
We'll talk about that next.
We raised $350,000 in a month, and that was enough to pay off the engineers and to get manufacturing started. And so that first product, it's called the BeatBuddy, like it's right behind my head here. It's a poster, actually, right there. It's the BeatBuddy for people who are watching this on video. And Gizmodo called it a genius idea, as they said it, not me, right?
Exactly.
So that went very, very well, and that's and since then we've expanded, and that launched my company, and I have 16 people working for me now, and now we've created a whole bunch of new really cool musical products.
Things went up from there.
Yes, exactly, definitely.
You definitely took a leap, which is required to achieve anything great. You have to take the leap. I hear that story over and over again, man. You have an amazing story, David. I am very inspired by your story, man, and how you stuck with it and didn't give up. I mean, that's great. That's great.